That's right. I did something. I got an electric powered weed trimmer, weed whacker, a cordless string trimmer from Ryobi. I'm really excited to try this out. Our horses eat a lot of the grass, but I still got to do some weed whacking, and sometimes it's an all-day project, to tell you the truth. And we haven't done any weed whacking this year. I had some problems with my gas trimmer, and I was just tired of it. And then the baby came, so I ordered this. Now I have a lot of the 18-volt Ryobi tools, and I really love them. They're awesome. I can use them all over the farm. I got 6 or 7 batteries. They actually make an 18-volt of this similar string trimmer, and I could have used that and interchanged my other batteries, but I decided to bump it up to the 40-volt just because there's some other tools with the 40-volt that I'm interested in eventually, like the chainsaw. But really, a gas-powered weed trimmer is actually kind of a pain in the butt, if you ask me. I spend more time trying to get it to start than I actually do working. So we're gonna open this up and hopefully test her out. I think the battery is pre-charged, and I think it's supposed to last quite a while per charge. I have used some of these 40 volts at a friend's house before, not the weed trimmer, so I'm excited to check her out. So let's open this and figure it out together. So this is pretty easy to put together. It's definitely lightweight. It doesn't feel like it's gonna be dirty like a gas trimmer. A couple cool things. It already came preloaded with a spool of string, and it came with some string, of course. This is kind of cool. I wasn't sure what this was. This isn't super sharp here, but let me show you. That is to cut the line when it gets too long. And I know I have problems. Probably a deer. Is there a deer? Oh my God, that deer's right there. Let's check out the deer. Oh no, don't chase her. Well, you're going to, huh? Teddy, that's a deer. Teddy! You dum-dum. Teddy! You ain't catching no deer, Teddy. Gertie, you were a good dog. Thank you, Gertie. So what's cool is that it's not really that sharp, but I guess it's sharp enough to cut this string when it gets too long, which that sounds nice to me. Came preloaded. Like I said, it's very lightweight. It's awesome. It also came with a battery. And what else is cool with this battery is that you can do this. Check it out. That's right. It tells you if it's powered or not. I heard these can last about an hour. We'll see. I've used them in the past, not with a weed trimmer, and I haven't had a lot of problems with them dying quickly. So I'm going to put that baby in here. It says it has gas-like power. We will see, because I definitely got some weeds to trim. It also comes with this, which I'm not going to mess with it right now, but this is a tool to help you trim or load the wire, the spool a lot quicker. So this is a speedy trimmer, they call it. This is also has an attachment, I guess, capability. You can attach other tools to it. I don't have them, but maybe I will eventually. So we're gonna test this out, and I'm gonna tell you if I think it's worth it or not. I hope it is. Thank you. They stopped the music. Okay. I made a mistake in this video. Like a typical man, I did not read the instructions. I just put it together how I thought it should go with this new weed trimmer. And I weed whacked for about 5 minutes last night, and then it kept stopping on me. And I've always had great experience with Ryobi tools, and I was like, you know, this can't be right. So I read the instructions, and what I've realized, this giant battery, I thought it came pre-charged, and guess what? It doesn't. I don't know where I thought that. I think a buddy said that or something, or I read it online. So this is what is actually fully charged, is this. Green, 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 green. So this baby is fully charged now. I got a lot of weed whacking to do, and guess what? It's like 3 in the afternoon. It's not super hot out. We kind of took it easy this morning, hanging out with our animals, and then my daughter did some horseback riding. But we're gonna go ahead and put this baby in. I got weed whacking all over the house and farm to do, and I'll show you how it works. And at the end of this battery dying, I'm gonna tell you how long it lasted, and I'm gonna tell you, I guess, what I think about this weed whacker, if it's worth it or not. So let's get to work. Okay, well, I did 2 rounds of weed whacking with the Ryobi 40 volt weed trimmer. And I'll tell you, and I'm gonna be walking, this I haven't weed whacked yet, so. Now, let me tell you what I think. Now, some of the footage, maybe you might be like, okay, he could probably use a lawnmower, but I have a steep property, I have drop-offs, and yeah, I could use a lawnmower, but you know, I'd have to switch back and forth. And I'm young enough that I don't mind walking around. Maybe when I'm older, I might have a push mower, or if I get a good deal. And actually, Ryobi makes a push mower with that 40 volt battery, so I may do that. Let me show you what I've done on 2 charges. So I basically went all the way around my house, which I may not walk all the way around the house. I did this hill and the back side of the house. Then I did basically my entire front drive, this little triangle, the hillside around those trees. So I did quite a bit of weed trimming, weed whacking. I did up there, and I did the back side of the house. So like I said, I really like this weed trimmer, and I'll tell you why. The first reason I like it, it doesn't have gas. Now, yes, I got a diesel tractor, I got gas chainsaws, a gas-powered pressure washer. Yeah, I still use gas. But this is cleaner for me to use. I know people are going to argue if it's better for the environment or not, because, yeah, the electricity is coal-powered, a little bit of hydropower where I'm at. But eventually I might have some solar power to... Ooh, excuse me. Woo! Excuse me. That grass. I may have some solar power to the man shed one day. A dream, of course. But I try to make my dreams happen. So one day that may happen, and then they'll be solar powered. So it's clean for me to use. I think a little bit better for the environment. And 3, it is lightweight. When I opened it up, there wasn't like a strap. And I was like, Is this gonna get heavy? I mean, I'm stronger than most, that's true. But, you know, you get tired carrying that weed whacker around. And I didn't, so it's very lightweight. Even a kid could use it. So that was another plus. The battery only lasted about 35 minutes of charge, but you can see I probably did, I don't know, a half acre of weed whacking. So I definitely did a lot. So it probably lasts about as long as a tank of gas, maybe a little bit longer. I only got one battery, but like the 18 volt, I bought those over time, and I'm still buying those, building up my collection. Sometimes the tool comes with a battery. Right now I think I have 6 18 volts. So it takes time. The 40 volt, I'll be increasing my collection over time. I ideally would want to have probably 3 of them. So they take about an hour and 20 minutes, I think, to fully charge. So really I'd want 3 in rotation so that I'm never waiting for a battery, basically. If you enjoyed this video, say hi below, comment, just tell us how you're doing. And I appreciate you watching, if you're still watching. Until next time, get outside.